She's only had 2 races in her life, although they looked very promising. They were only at small meetings. It was probably her first big test, really. We went in there very confident, but then as the race obviously closed in, you start to doubt yourself and worry, what if this and what if that? So we're just delighted to see it all come together, really. No, it was relief and justification in what we thought of her, really. I mean, I think she was the lowest rated horse in the race, yet she was sent off joint favourite. So I think it was like justification that she wasn't being overhyped and that we were right in what we thought of her, really. Normally, she'd need to improve quite a bit. The Nunthorpe's an incredible race, a race I've watched for years. I was brought up just 10 miles away from York. So on that, she needs to improve quite a bit. This year's renewal on paper going into it doesn't seem the toughest, but I'd like to think there's plenty of improvement in her. She's only run 3 times. Andrea didn't even think about picking up his stick, and she doesn't do much in front, so I would like to think there's plenty of room for improvement if necessary. She's just worked, she worked very well, came out of it really well. And to be honest, she at present, at this stage before the race, she's going into this race in better shape than she has into any of her previous 3 races. So really between now, we're just going to glide there. A bit of swimming, a bit of cantering, and not too much else. We use the swimming pool a lot. Benefits, I suppose, is it's nice to take the weight off their legs sometimes. And it's also nice to get them fit, stroke keep them fit, without them having to put pressure on their legs. Because we all know the speeds she's capable of does put extraordinary pressure on her legs. So if we can save those even a little bit, it does help. I've had a couple of Breeders' Cup runners, not managed to win one yet. And to be honest, she would be ideally suited to that fast 5 furlongs on fast ground. Whether we do it this year or whether we do it in another year, I don't know. It can sometimes be a race you go for as your final race of a horse's career. And I don't know whether, she'd stay in training another year, 2 years. We don't know at this stage. But I suppose in my mind it would be a thought that it'd be a race I'd like to go for, like as her final swan song.